host. Let's see if I can make you, where are you? Let's see. No, I can't do that. Oh, here I am. Okay, now, okay. Okay, now I can make you host. I'll co-host. All right, yes. Venerable Tricula is our hope, our last hope. Okay, we are on YouTube now.
Okay, somebody speak and see if I can hear anybody.
Testing, testing. Okay.
Everybody's muted. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Katrina, speak. Speak to me.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, I still can't hear you. I got to find out what's going wrong.
It's karma. I don't know. I'm not supposed to share thoughts today. I don't know.
Patri, buen día, ¿me escuchas? ¿Sí? Ok. Buenos días, Gaby. Buenos días, Emi. Alice, buen día, ¿cómo están? Hola, hola Gaby, ¿cómo estás?
Bien,
Buenos días, Patagonia.
viendo. Gracias, Alex.
Emi, no te veo. Les voy a pedir si pueden apagar su micrófono. Alice, buenos días.
Lamala, I still can't hear anything. Can you make me host so I can get Allie started for translating? Ellie, are you here on your usual? I don't see you as being on here.
I am.
You're on your type you're on link.
Mm. A ver, Patri, Emi, a Gaby, ¿me escuchan bien?
Hola, Ale. Acá, Fer, de Patagonia, sí, se te oye perfecto.
Ok. ¿Están en el botón de español?
Sí.
Ok, gracias.
A ti.
Ahora está,
Buenos días, Marce. Ajá, no sé. No.
Ya ponemos la camarita. Ahora la pongo.
Ellie, you did not sign in as your usual sign in, so I have to have you signed in your usual. I can't set you up if you're not signed in, and I can't hear anything today. And Gesla-'s here. So Allie, if you could go back, go out and come back in on your usual login.
morning. Please have a seat. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Amula. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Chukila. Good morning, Suzanne. No, Susie, Suzanne. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Meredith. Good morning. Pat, David, good morning. Phillips, good morning. Neely, good morning. Karen, good morning. Domasi, good morning. Kisha, good morning. Sheila, sorry. Sheila, good morning. Susie, good morning. Dr. Watkin, good morning. Joy from Canada, good morning. Haven't seen now almost 20 years, not 20 years, for almost like 13 something.
Yeah, like 10 or 12 or 13, yes. Yes.
Are you in Canada?
Yes, I live here now. Mhm.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Alisa. Good morning, Govina. Good morning, Will. Good morning, Elise. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Marcelo. Fernanda, Marcelo from Patagonia. Good morning, children. Good morning, Anila Tenzilhamo. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning, Gabi. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Javier Rosa. Miss, good morning. Good morning, then anybody watching on YouTube, good morning. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Alhamdulillah, will begin with a short prayer.
So we'll start with the Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra 3 times. Te ata mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune maha munaye soha. Now the Medicine Buddhist stanza and mantra, which we'll say 8 times.
Just go, Alhamdulillah, 1 second. All my friend here. Rangit was Rangit was on top of your crown, here, top of your crown. if it's possible, then please you visualize medicine Buddha, form of light, which symbolize, healing energy. Also, like, yeah, things, external things, hard not hard to say, but external things has external things that include shape, color, probably everything that related to the object of the five senses, related to five senses. Do possess is some sort of power, or you could say energy, but possess something that has possess something what you could call power, or like potentials. You could call power potentials, so I think also you could call energy. I'm not sure about that energy, but it possesses something that has some kind of potential or power to benefit our life. So that's why the I think medicine Buddha color why is like blue. Even like ancient time, people do wear, like rings that has like precious stone, particularly turquoise. They wear, right now I'm not sure how much people, it's not about, right now in the more 21st century, do people have some knowledge about the benefit of wearing precious stone on your body? Not sure, like ancient time. It's not just decorating a body. It's also there's like some kind of benefit they receive wearing certain types of precious stone, such as like lapis lazuli, and like some kind of like color like turquoise. Long time ago, many years ago, when I was in Switzerland, one of my friends, she does color therapy. At that time, I have no clue. I have zero clue. I thought like, who's paying money to come here to see color? Like, I have no clue at all. So there's like such a thing called color therapy. I'm not sure what she does, how she does to help the client. And there she has like hundreds of different colors on the shelf. So now when you think about the color of medicine Buddha, so then anyway, probably you have more knowledge than I do. The color the therapies, about color therapies. So there might be some reason why medicine Buddha, color is like blue, bright blue. Or you can also tell from your own experience, looking at different colors, you may find certain colors very much soothing or healing. Hard to say. Anyway, Rangit, so here, so then you visualize medicine Buddha, form of light. Bright blue light. One face, two arm or hand. Right hand is supreme giving gesture, hand gestures, holding a medicinal plant. It has a particular name called Upala. Not Upala, Arura. It's called Arura. That's specific name for particular medicinal plant, Arura. I think that plant is in Tibetan medicines. One of the ingredients of Tibetan medicine is Arura. There's a particular medicinal plant that is already in the Tibetan medicines. Color in blue, one face, two arm, right hand, supreme giving hand gestures. Usually it's like this, on the lap, right hand, it's like this. Supreme is called Chojin, supreme giving hand gestures. It's not just giving material things, it's like giving like liberations, fully enlightenment, and like CD, common, uncommon, see there are many things. Spiritual attainment, common, uncommon spiritual attainment, or based on the practice, type of practice that you do. So then based on that, then that hand mudra, supreme giving hand gestures, holding a particular medicinal plant called Arura. Left hand is meditative hand gestures, okay, like this on the left. Holding a bowl, in the Buddha's time, every Sangha member possessed one. It's called Lungse. That's where you eat. That's where you go out to get your food through the village. In the ancient times, like the Sangha member, they go into the town to get their lunch. They eat only one time a day, lunch. So it's like color is black color. Material, according to Vinayaka Sutra, material could be made of metal or dirt. Metal or dirt. Such a katona, the color is black. And that already explained in the Vinayaka Sutra what kind of materials and what kind of color is already been said in the Vinayaka Sutra. Mainly like made out of like dirt or metal. Metal. Either one is fine. So color is black. So black color. It's interesting, like people when there's funeral, people do wear something black. It's not like anywhere. So there's not everything. There's the Vinayaka Sutra. It all talks about monastic discipline. So also not going to say much, but so that begging bowl on left hand, meditative hand gestures on the lap, holding a begging bowl, contain amrita. In Sanskrit called amrita, in Tibetan called duty. For the sake of knowledge, so that duty, there's three types of duty or amrita. Immortality amrita, chuvameba, say duty, is called immortality nectars. Then medicinal nectar, inexhaustible nectar, sabama vishik duty. For the sake of knowledge, so then you visualize that bowl contain these three types of medicinal nectar or amrita. So then recite the mantras, okay, recite the mantras. While you're reciting the mantras, so then nectar flows, through medicine Buddha's balls, which is on like left hand, the flow. Then dissolve to your crown chakra or crown, purify all the sicknesses. The obstacles, sicknesses, obstacles, all the defilement, all the negative karma, completely purifies. So then after the mantra recitations, then you yourself, so then there's very medicine Buddha that you visualize on your crown or dissolve to your crown chakras. So then you yourself transform into medicine Buddha or become healing energy of medicine Buddha. Something like that, brief, like short visualization. Of course, there are like 7 sets of medicine Buddha. So the dark blue color is the main one. So then the detailed visualization, then you visualize 6 of them above them in the form of light. Then after each recitation of the names and the mantra, then dissolve into the next one, then eventually all of them dissolve into the main medicine Buddha. So main medicine Buddha dissolve into your crown chakra. So then completely purify sicknesses, obstacles, all the negative karma. So then your body become like crystal clear. So that's how the medicine Buddha has been practiced, been done. So if you can recite the medicine Buddha mantra with that visualizations, so I believe there will be more benefit. All right? Oh, yeah. The mantra.
Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to medicine Buddha, lapis light. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha.
No, so then after that you dissolve the medicine Buddha through your crown chakra. Then you yourself become medicine Buddha or some form of healing energy. So as I said, I think 2 Sundays ago, it's quite interesting. So the stanza you say before the medicine Buddha mantra, Tuksum ne, Tuksum, 3 poison, anger, attachment, ignorance is considered as a disease. Interesting, thing to call disease. I think a lot of people may not realize anger, attachment, ignorance is a disease. It is a disease that we have to recognize. We must recognize as a disease. three poison, anger, attachment, ignorance. When you look at the wheel of life, in the center of the wheel, there's like a rooster, then the pig, then the snake. Right, correct way to paint that is like the rooster and the snake coming out of pig's mouth. Both of them coming from pig's mouth. That's the pig's mouth. That's the correct way to paint. Sometimes you see like one coming from each one coming from each one's mouth. That's probably not the correct way to paint. The correct way to paint is like both of them, rooster and the snake coming out of pig's mouth. So that's the correct way to paint. So there's in the middle of the wheel, that's why this cycle, twirling, the cycle happens because of that. So it's quite itself, just the word itself is kind of teaching us Four Noble Truth. This word itself kind of teaching us Four Noble Truth. According to Maitreya Buddha, the text, Maitreya Buddha composed these 5 texts. If I'm not mistaken, according to Sublime Continuum, one of the Maitreya Buddha texts, Ju Lama, Sublime Continuum, what is it called, Shukla in Sanskrit? What is it called? Tibetan is called Ju Lama, so not sure how many people know Tibetan here. Ju Lama. Sorry, I'm drinking my tea. I just wake up. Anyway, it's okay, Shugila. If you cannot find, that's okay. In English, I think it's called like Sublime Continuum.
Yes, Geshe, it's the Mahayana Uttara Tantra.
Or Mahayana Uttara Tantra. Oh, that's the term. Geshe could be mistaken, but if I'm not mistaken, according to that text, Nene Shija, Ne means disease. Something needs to be discovered or something needs to be understood before you do something. Need to identify correctly. Nene Shijas refers to First Noble Truth. Once you correctly discover what the disease is, so then after that's the remedy, Nene Shijas, Neji Juni Pangjalas, the remedy, something needs to be avoided or abandoned. Nene Shijas, Neji Juni Pangjalas refers to Second Noble Truth. That applies, that same logic or same knowledge applied to every single problem that we face in our life, applied to the same knowledge or same teachings applied to every single. Then happiness too, same thing. Nene Shija, this is very strong word. First, the disease needs to be correctly identify or recognize or discover. So then second, the cause needs to be. You may already heard this probably more than 1,000 times. So now B as this, the disease is not, we are not going to, we can heal this disease simply by hearing teachings 1,000 times. That's not how, of course you have to hear the teachings, but that's not how the disease heal. You need to, much as possible throughout our day, much as possible, that we have to try. Does not mean we can practice everything we learn. What do you say? Otherwise, we'll be already enlightened long time ago. What do you say? Huh? Otherwise, we'll all be enlightened. If we practice everything we know, then we all be enlightened. But much as possible, we must try. We must try throughout the day, much as possible, whatever we learn, and try to apply our day-to-day life, little by little here, there, or there's something we can do as a human. We can motivate. Don't say I cannot motivate, that's not true. We can motivate. We motivate, we think. What motivate means? Think before you do. Oh, I want to drink tea. Then you make tea. Everything's powered by thought. Without thought, you don't do anything. Everything that you do, right before that, there's some kind of thought. Every action, beyond every action, there's thought. Oh, that's called motivation or intentions. We can motivate. So that's 100% certain that we can motivate. We can direct, we can guide ourselves. That's 100% true. We do have choice. We are fully capable to do that. It requires some kind of motivations. We have to motivate. So now the cause of the disease, whatever the cause of the disease might be, is something that needs to be abandoned, avoid. Then topja, healing, something to look up to, something to achieve, comfort, physical comfort, mental comfort, something to look up, or something to hope to achieve. Topja, something to hope for, or you could say, in the modern language, you could say it's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. Physical comfort, mental comfort is the dream. Why you are not experiencing that now? Because now there's a disease. Then topja, many temba chawatas, then topja. So that's like cessations. Many temba chawata. Medicine, there's something that needs to be taken. According to the disease. So there's the path that leads to the cessations. Intellectually, the Four Noble Truths is not that complicated to understand, but of course it's like difficult to apply day-to-day life. Mainly lack of mindfulness. So that apply every single situation that you are going to be in, or every being that you encounter, every conversation you have. If you are thinking about what just Maitreya Buddha said in Sublime Continuing Jilama, then you probably make better choice. Your ego might want to, your ego might want you to say something, but your wisdom decides not to say. Your wisdom decides not to say. Because you want to heal. You want to heal. You are looking for healing. You are thinking about how to heal yourself. Therefore, you deliberately choose not to listen to your ego, and your wisdom takes over, then you choose not to say. Not to say. Any conversation that leads into argument, you decide not to say anything. Oh, because you are someone who is looking for to heal. From the disease that's been there long period of time. Anger, attachment, ignorance has been there a long time. Now it's time to heal. It's time to heal. Of course, it's easier said than done because in this case, I'm the one who's saying it, but you can do the same thing. Next weekend, you can take over. One of you can take over, you can say the same thing. Otherwise, every single day, there's 1,000 different ways. If you are not mindful, there's 1,000 different ways you could lose your peace of mind, like piece of cake. You could lose your peace of mind like piece of cake. Doesn't require much effort. That's me, including myself, all my friends, that's what we should do. It's not about just learning. What do you do? You just learn. Next time somebody asks you, what are the phone numbers? You could say blah, 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 blah. What that means? Well, I don't know. Does that really help? Does teaching really help? I don't know. Yeah, so every day we need to think, little by little, how to help yourself. There's all the renunciation teachings boils down on that, how to help yourself. So then you can think about helping others. In the West, we talk about self-love, self-respect, self-compassion. It's all included in the teaching of renunciation. It's already included there. It's already included there. It's already included there. May not word it like that, but it's already included there. How to help yourself. Then, conviction, faith. In yourself, in very practice or teaching, or very practice that you're doing, this is very critical, very critical. Having a conviction, faith that you could do, you could liberate yourself from samsara. Having a conviction, faith in that is very critical. Without that, probably we may not going to see much success in the spiritual path. So now, honestly speaking, all my friends, including myself, ask yourself questions. Do you really believe that you could liberate? Do you really believe that you are someone who could get enlightened? Do you have any faith in that concept or that idea? Very important, very important. Do you think this life is something precious? Do you have any faith in that? Do you have any faith? Oh, my life is here, precious life, precious human life. That's in the London teaching. It's different. No benefit, no benefit, no benefit. Do you feel amazing knowing that you are doing this practice? Quite amazing. Do you feel amazed? Do you feel just knowing, just knowing that? Do you feel like kind of liberating at all, liberating or not? Mm. Do you believe the medicine Buddha has the power to heal from these three diseases? Do you have faith in that? Do you do? Yes, of course I do every day. The question is there any substance in your practice? No. Why? There's no devotions. There's no devotions. First, you don't believe that you could be liberated. You could get enlightened. You are not 100% convinced. You just know, but you are not 100% convinced. Critical things, very important, very important. To have faith in yourself in order to succeed. Of course, there's faith in very practice that you do, whatever their practice might be. You know, so for example, Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice. Wow, these words are taught by Manjushri. Can you imagine that you are saying the word they're taught by Manjushri? Do you feel kind of liberating? Do you feel amazed? The very word they're taught by Manjushri to Lama Tsongkhapa, the same word you are saying, do you feel kind of very happy or amazed that you, I don't know how you created this opportunity to have this opportunity to engage yourself into this kind of practice. Oh, like, it's not just like, we are fully capable, we are fully equipped with making our life, or to basically to liberate, ultimately to liberate from samsara for good. But we have no faith. We don't have any faith. We don't believe that. We don't believe. We believe so many negative things, but we hardly believe in positive things. When it comes down to positive things, we are not very much convinced. When it comes down to negative things, we are 100% convinced. This is not how. That's not the way to go up, go higher. No. You could do something very simple. Practice doesn't have to be complicated one. You can do something very simple one, but with 100% convictions. Why my practice has no substance? Or maybe there's something lacking. Something is lacking there. Something is lacking. Otherwise, the same practice that's been done by Lama Atisha, Lama Tsongkhapa, all these great masters, why you don't feel anything, why there's no substance, or something is lacking. Something is lacking. Something is lacking. Well, my friend here, you are life is also precious human life. My life is also precious human life. Only thing that we can do is we can try. We can try every day. We can try little by little. We can move inch by inch up every day. We can do. Sometimes probably feel like you move up 5 inch, fall down like 11 inch. It's okay. It needs to move up. It needs to move up. It's not good to, my hand is already broke. Now I'm going to break another hand. I'm going to break my head. That's not a nice thing to do. Even though your one hand is break, according to Chapter Sorumbuche, even though when you broke one hand, you need to think about how to heal that. Don't say, oh, this hand is already broke. Now I'm going to break another hand, and I'm going to break my That's not smart things to do. What that indicate, oh, mistake do occur. But the minute the mistake occur, immediately need to think about purifications, how to fix. That's the first thought that should be come up, how to fix. Not like, oh, is this already break now? Right hand is already break, now going to break the left hand, or now going to break the leg. That's not nice. Mm. Mm. It's not lack of things to practice. No, there's plenty things. There's plenty things to practice. It's not there's nothing to practice. No, it's not like that. There's so much. There's so many things to practice. It's not a lack of availability of the practice. Substance. Oh, substance. Tuksum. Three poisons is called as a disease. Disease. If we really love ourselves, if we really concerned about self-love, self-respect, self-compassion, first thing to recognize those three things as a disease. First, we have to recognize these three things as disease. Also, then you may look for remedy, and you may wonder what condition caused those disease, what condition caused the, there are thousands of conditions every single day. There's thousands of conditions that cause this three disease every single day. From mouth, here, physical, then all kind of things. If you are not mindful, So anyway, sorry, so much been said. So medicine Buddha, the practice of meditations that you need to visualize. Otherwise, why you learn? Why we are learning? What is the point? What is the point of learning all this thing? What is the point of learning? You just talk. Shichu means something that you just talk. Spiritual practice should not be just like that, just something that you talk. Duchi is something that need to put into practice. Duchi is something that you need to put into practice. Spiritual knowledge is not just something that you talk. That's something that you need to, practice, put into practice. So duchi also that. So sometime, next Sunday, what we are going to learn something new? For what? So don't think, Geshe always talk about, some of you may think, Geshe is not really talking about the really teachings. There are many obstacles. First thing, I already explained the benefit of reciting Mani Mantra. How many times we recite Mani Mantra? That's the first question. What's the purpose of learning Mani Mantra if we don't recite? What's the purpose? Why does people explain the benefit of Mani Mantra, encourage us to say? Materially what they get, their book is free of copyright. They don't make even 1 penny writing those books. They don't make even penny. Why they're encouraging us to do? Their ultimate wish to free all living beings from samsara. That's their ultimate wish. That's all. That's the only wish they have, to liberate day and night. When you become bodhisattva, that's what you think. Day and night, you are thinking about the betterment of other beings. Ultimately liberate them from samsara, then lead all of them all the way to enlightenment. That's the ultimate wish. That's why they encourage, they explain the benefit of this practice, that practice. Otherwise, I said, like, what are the Four Noble Truths of blah, 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 blah. This, what are like 7 causes of one, 7 causes of one result, how to develop bodhicitta, blah, 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 blah. What that really means? I don't know. Does it mean something for you when you think about those things? Then it just become mere knowledge, something that you talk about. No. It's not, learning should not be mere knowledge. Learning should be something that needs to be put into practice. Oh, so then when you talk, there will be some substance. Otherwise, just be a word. Sorry, I'm not here discouraging you. I'm just here to encourage you that we are all capable, little by little. So then you need to think about putting into practice, okay? In order to get the maximum benefit, you need to put into practice. In order to get maximum benefit, whatever the practice might be, as simple as like reciting money mantra. In order to get maximum benefit, you have to have devotions. You have to have faith in yourself. And you have to have faith in the teaching itself. Then you have to have faith in the author, very author who wrote those teachings, such as Shakyamuni Buddha. And the joy of knowing teachings, knowing practice, how that practice has been put into order. Tembe ngangsushin tembalas. Then you have conviction, faith in Shakyamuni Buddha based on his teachings. Your devotions go so deep based on all the teaching they wrote by Lama Tsongkhapa. Because you study them, you read them, then you think about them, you get a lot of benefit, then your devotions will deepen and deepen, go deeper and deeper. So then, like your heart is going to be like, not going to be like hot desert, there's nothing will grow. So then your heart is gradually will be, how you say, moisturized.
Nurtured?
Nurture or moisture. When it's so dry, so then it's become like a little bit wet. What do you call mist, moisturized or
Moistened.
moisten, whatever that might be, moisten. See. Oh yeah, so sorry, so much been said just about the mantra. So that's how the meditative Buddha mantra should recite with some kind of visualizations in order to get maximum benefit. There's nothing wrong with looking for maximum benefit. There's nothing wrong. That's what enlightenment is about. That's what liberation is about. Getting maximum benefit for yourself and for others. So now, so the second prayer. Second prayer.
And next is the 4 measurables. So let's say that three times. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. And now we have the two mantras. First one for Chen Razik, the Buddha of Great Compassion. And first the verse of praise, not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chen Razik, I'll sing one, I prostrate. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So let's say this 8 times. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now the one for Arya Mother Tara. Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from the fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. So let's say this 7 times. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Oh, yeah. So now, for immeasurable. As I said, practice does not have to be complicated one. It can be something very simple or very beneficial, such as money mantra. So easy to learn. It's not that difficult to learn. We do have wisdom to learn, or somebody will teach you what it means, or somebody will teach you if you ask. For what? To heal. From where? To the poison. That's all. Medicine Buddha, same thing. Money mantra. Oh, 3 poison. Oh. Why is it located in the center of the wheel? The wheel of life symbolizes 12 link. Expansion of Four Noble Truth. Expansion of Four Noble Truth is 12 links, the expansion of Four Noble Truth. In the very center of their wheel of life, what are the painting there? Hawk, rooster, snake. What they symbolize? 3 poison. What is called? Disease. That's why it goes round and round, 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 never ends. It goes round and round. The very center of the wheel located 3 poisons or 3 diseases, or attachment. The beginning with ignorance, attachment, anger. Anger, attachment, there's no specific order, but both coming out of the ignorance. Same thing, the money mantra. The practice does not have to be complicated one. It can be simple as, not in practical sense, but knowledge-wise, this doesn't have to be complicated one. It can be simple as Four Noble Truth, the 4 immeasurable practice, and like money mantra. What could go wrong when you say 4 immeasurable? How many things could go wrong? Very little. How many things could go wrong saying 4 immeasurable prayer? Very, very little. Highly level, those Vajrayana practice, how many things could go wrong? Oh, there's 1,000 things could go wrong. Thousands of things could go wrong. Money mantra, what could go wrong? Nothing. That's how it's been said. Very little. 4 immeasurable practice or prayers. When you say prayers, then equanimity comes in the very last for some reason. When you actually put it into practice, then you practice with the equanimity practice. So now, how to meditate on love, loving kindness or compassion? How to meditate? Oh, now it's time to read. Or how Lama Tsongkhapa explained how to do meditation on loving kindness and compassion. So then with that knowledge, you can expand. So that's why last few sentences ago, I asked people, you to contribute maybe some kind of stories that helps you to guide yourself into the meditation of loving kindness and compassion, how it's been done. Loving kindness, compassion, there's something that needs to be think on daily basis. Think means meditate. Or whether that's based on 4 immeasurable prayer or something simple. or like money mantra or money payment. Yeah, you can say word by word. You don't. Nobody say you have to finish this all 6 syllables in one time. Or something to think about. Something, some sort of visualization. Ma. Part of words, syllable, ma. These are all sacred words. Mantra, meaning behind mantra is protect your mind. It's not something that you say again and again, become mantra. No. Mantra is a sacred word to protect your mind from the disease. Yeah, simple as this, Om Mani Padme, so easy to learn. You can just use that as a meditation. Om, you can think of body, spirit, mind. You could probably meditate on a little bit on emptiness or shunyata, based on the word Om. Yeah, that also Om has also like deeper meaning when it comes down on Vajrayana teaching. There's much deeper meaning. It's just word A, U, Ma. three syllables become together, become Om. It also has many meanings, many meanings. Huh? Then Om, then Ma. Oh. These are the three root disease: anger, attachment, ignorance. But there's many different like problem here that are caused by these three poisons. So the like arrogant is one of them. Pride, arrogant is one of them. So when you say a word Om Ma, oh, so then the liberates you from problem from pride, Om Ma, Ni, oh, jealousy. See, you could meditate Om means something, Ma, liberate from pride, arrogance, Ni, from jealousy. Pe, then, from like doubt. As I said, we have so much doubt. We have doubt in ourselves, we have doubt in the teaching, we have doubt in here, we have doubt in there. No, so that's why we cannot get to Washington DC, because even though you have this perfect map, but you don't trust the map. You have doubt. In the first, you have no desire to go. How you are going to get to Washington DC? You are never going to get to Washington DC because you have no desire to go. Second, you don't know how to get there. Even though you have map, you don't trust the map. Or maybe you drive there, so you took wrong path. You're never going to get there. Doubt. Or maybe you don't have faith in the which road that leads to Washington DC, I-94? Which road that leads to Washington DC?
95.
Yeah, you don't have faith in 95. You think that 95 will go to New Orleans. Or somebody told you that road goes to New Orleans. Don't mean the Lamnor. Taking wrong path, never get to Washington DC. In the first place, you have no desire to go. Finish. Getting to Washington DC is over. You have no desire to go. Second, you have desire to go, but you took the wrong path. Never going to get there. Third, you have doubt. You have doubt that I-94 will go to Washington DC. You have doubt. Obstacles, same thing. Order to succeed, same thing. No? So the doubt, we have so many doubt. We have so much doubt. It's not like we are free from our life, free from doubt. No, not at all. Especially my life is not free from doubt. I can't talk for your life, but my life is full of doubt. Yeah. Some of them are gross, some of them are very subtle. Take probably a long time to eliminate the subtle one, probably take a long time. From beginning, from Lamrim, all the way from beginning from Lamrim to all the way to Ind, eliminating subtle doubt, probably they will take a lot of effort. Yeah, so we have doubt. So the Om, then you think about it, Ni, liberated from pride, arrogance, Ni, jealousy, Pe, doubt, negative doubt. Whom, so then ignorance, then attachment, then anger. That's 6 syllables, mantra. See, 3 poisons only listed there. Simple as that. Om Mani Padme Hum. With devotions, with devotions. just that six-syllable word, six-syllable mantra can be wonderful. You can use this like as a guided meditation, wonderful guided meditation. You can just say Om Mani Padme Hum. That's all you say, Om Mani Padme. Then think. Then if you could learn, then it's good to learn Lamrim teaching. It's very good to learn Lamrim. All the paths laid down step by step, Lamrim. There's no better practice than Lamrim. But you can begin to symbolize the Mani mantra. Symbolize Mani mantra, Recite Mani mantra, syllable by syllable, and then visualize. So what you call here, Duji Bebjang, Duji, Amrita, nectar, Beb means draw, Chang means purify. If you want to combine Mani mantra practice with that Mani mantra, recitation of the Mani mantra with that practice, you can do. You can visualize all forearm cherishing space before you. Actually, there's three different spots you can visualize. Here, space before you, and your heart. That's based on the intention behind the practices. Intention behind the practices, based on that, so then visualization would be choose based on the three different spots. On your crown, space before you, center of your heart. So you can visualize forearm cherishing space before you, in front of you. So then while you're reciting the Mani mantra, you can visualize light emitted, emitted from hollow light, not just light. And I remember Chabja Sohorambuja said, visualizing light and nectar both, there's two different reasons why you visualize, not just light or nectar, why you use both of them. There's some significant meaning in Tantra Vajrayana practice. There's some significant meaning. Mainly, Sutrayana practice, there's not much visualization of nectar or light. Maybe there are some, but most of them is based in the Vajrayana practice. So there's significant meaning behind visualizing light and the nectar, both. So James Warren, which said, it will help you to develop clear light and illusory body. Clear light and illusory body. The unification of clear light and illusory body, that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. Unification of clear light and illusory body, that's the ultimate goal. Then, of course, the practice of clear light will probably eventually lead that goal. So anyway, the chapter Solomon just said, visualizing light and nectar both, it helps to create the cause to achieve, clear light and illusory body. So that's why, for the sake of knowledge. So you can visualize that, space before you. You can visualize forearm cherishing. Nowadays there's so much pictures available. You can look at them, and you can try to. What does it mean visualization? We try to create mental image and make that real as possible, authentic as possible. That's what visualization means. Because you need to look at. Of course, there's text that describes one arm, one head, forearm, the two arm holding this, glass rosary, one of all the descriptions there. So you could memorize that, but if not, you could just look at the picture. Now there's so much picture there, you can just look at them and visualize. So then light emitted from forearm cherishing, body white, throat red, heart blue, navel yellow, then secret chakra there from like green, rainbow color light, 5 color light, or you can just do white, red, blue. You don't have to do 5 color, or you could do 5 color. If you're doing this one by one, so then the white light emitted from genetic body dissolve to your crown chakra, purify all the, as I mentioned, disease, obstacles, physical problems, and purify all the negative karma created by physical body from beginningless time completely purified. So then second round of mantra, then like a red light emitted from genetic throat, dissolve into your throat. So then purify all the negative karma created from speech. So you can do that individually, then heart, same the second round of mantra. So then like blue light emitted from genetic heart, so dissolve into your heart, purify all the negative karma that created from the mind. So the third round you can do simultaneous, purify, light emitted from simultaneously emitted from body, spirit, mind, navel or secret chakra, then dissolve into your body, spirit, mind, simultaneously purify all the negative karma created by body, spirit, mind from beginningless time. So you can do that. So easy, it's not that difficult, it's easy. What are you doing? Money mantra, that's all. Oh, money pay me home, that's all. Please don't say, oh, I have no time to say, oh, money pay me home. Oh, if you are not going to find time to say, oh, money pay this life, when you are going to find? No, you're never going to find. Oh. So simple as that, just say the money mantra. Don't think, oh, so this practice is so complicated, that practice is so complicated. No, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be something very simple. Long time ago, even people, you are fortunate you could learn money mantra so easily. Long time ago, people even, when people say Om, they forget Ma. When they say Ma, they forget Ni. So eventually, Chabji Sonobuji said, bees, number of bees that comes around. So one group of bee comes out, oh. Then people learn, that's how they learn. They look at the bee, and they pay attention to the sound, that's how they learn bee. Then the second group of bees comes Ma. Who knows, the bees are probably manifestation of some enlightened being. But money mother is taught like that. Simple as that. Please don't ever feel, I'm not sure how to do practice. No, it's quite simple. Learning is quite simple, but doing another things. Then doing with the devotion, there's another things. So then from now on, whenever we feel, oh, there's no substance in practice that I always do, what's lacking? Devotion. Mindfulness. That's what's lacking. So there's something that you could do. Constantly remind yourself, or thinking about the meaning of very practice that you're saying from your mouth, thinking about the meaning. Oh, that's what it means being mindful. So then with that, then slowly, life will be better, because life will be eventually will be liberated. That's what I mean. Life will be better, because eventually you will be liberated. Oh yeah. So then what else? Anything else? What time is now? What time is it?
It's about 11:55.
Only 5 minutes left?
Yeah.
Oh. That's good. We just finished the pre-minute prayer. Even started class yet, but that's good. Only 5 minutes left. That means no class today. We need to help ourselves. We need to help ourselves. Don't just say, oh, I love myself, or I care myself, I have compassion to myself, I respect, but don't just say we need to help, really practically help, how to help. The practice is the only organic way to help ourselves. So don't ever think, oh, it's so complicated. No, it's not complicated. It's not complicated. Your mind makes more complicated. It's not complicated. It can be just simple as a money mantra. You just say the money mantra, meditate on compassion. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. Oh, it's not complicated. So as one of the Kadam masters said, you carry what you can carry. Don't look at the elephant. Oh, elephant carry like 500 pounds. Maybe I should carry 500 pounds. Probably that's not a good idea. Maybe it may break your back because you are not equipped to carry 500 pounds. You are only equipped to carry 10 pounds. And don't like say, oh, I'm not going to carry anything because I'm not able to carry 500 pounds. That's not nice to say. You carry what you can carry. That means do what you can do, then do it well. Means with some devotions, some devotions. Otherwise, as I said, not just me, Lama Atisha said, Lama Shantideva said many times, doing just, no, there has to have some substance. There has to have some substance. Otherwise, no, it's like, it just becomes something that you talk. That's kind of sad. It's something, Dharma, there's something that you talk, you never put into practice, something you talk, that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Dharma means to practice, put into practice. It's not something to talk. There's plenty things to talk. Why you use Dharma as something to talk? Dharma is something to put into practice, to move this life up all the way to enlightenment. That's what Dharma is for. So we have to recognize, understand that very clearly right from the beginning. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be like simple as reciting Mani Mantra. Use that Mani Mantra as a guided meditation for compassion, healing from 3 poison, 3 disease. You can use that. Use that. Your entire life, you can just do that. That's very good. That's very good. It doesn't have to be very complicated. Then if you want to learn more, want to do more, that's wonderful. I'm not discouraging you to do little. I'm not encouraging you to do the little. I'm not encouraging that. What I'm saying is do what you can do. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't have to be complicated one. It can be simple as reciting Mani Mantra with the devotions. So then, then every day there's something to feel good about. Something to feel good about. Oh, I feel great. You feel good. Something that makes you feel great. Something that makes you feel good. Not by just looking at something, smelling something, touching something, eating something, listening to something. Beside all of that, something that makes you feel great, feel good. It gives you hope. Oh, this life can be turned around, can be changed, can be developed, can be improved. Something like that. Every day. Okay? Yeah, so with that, so then I will stop here. So maybe there's not much time. And children, thank you very much for translating for all the people back in Patagonia. So, and we will continue to pray for the risk of fire that you face. And I'm very so happy to hear a lot of people from the Kadamba Center participated to recite 21,000 praises. And it seems like there's some impact there. So you have rain there. And I think that's good. So a lot of people. So we will continuously pray for your safety. And all then here before the dedications. As every Sunday class I said, there's so much suffering now in the world. There's so much suffering. All kind of suffering, so much suffering, all kind of suffering. So never imagined before before me, like 2019, 2018, people never imagined so something's going to happen like that. So because of this virus, there's so much suffering, so many different types of suffering, so much suffering, so much death, so much disease. So please, whenever you pray at home, please include all of them in your prayer. Whenever you pray at home, especially when you do the dedication, they think about all of them. Okay, so and I believe there will be benefit. There will be benefit. Okay, so then today same thing. Think about all of them. Wherever there might be, every corner of the world. Now the whole world is facing problem. Same problem. Yeah. So with that, the Lamula will do the dedications. And thank you very much for all of you coming here to class. Anybody watching on YouTube, thank you very much. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. Yeah, Lamula.
We'll start with the prayer by.
Yeah, how's about that dedication that you wrote? You actually have that? You sent it to me?
Right. I have to find it to get it.
How long it takes?
Oh, let's see. I just have to get it on.
So then the rest of the people can just meditate. So then Lamula will read and all join all your heart together. If Lamula finds. So maybe I'm not sure. You find?
Let's see, almost.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's see.
that email you sent me, is it there?
I found it. Okay. To the merit.
Yeah, say it a little bit loudly so everybody can hear clearly. So then please, all my friends here, join your heart. There's beautiful dedication that's written by Lamula. So.
Due to the merit of my Tara practice, may all sentient beings be free of every problem, every complication, pain, suffering, natural disasters, man-made disasters, pollution, sewage, poisons, and harm. May they have every happiness and joy, and may whatever they want or desire be placed close beside them. May they have every leisure, opportunity, richness, wealth, and resources. May they give and receive loving kindness, support, care, compassion, great compassion, bodhicitta. May they realize emptiness in and out of meditated equipoise without resistance. May their environment transform into a pure land with wish-fulfilling trees, and may they liberate themselves from samsara in this very lifetime. And when they pass away from this life, may they be born on a lotus with qualities complete and become a vessel for the transmission of any or each of the Buddhas in the Buddha fields, receiving direct teachings from them and causing them great delight until they attain the full and perfect enlightenment.
Oh, very good. So now Shantideva dedications. Thank you. Very good, wonderful. Then,
May all beings everywhere plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now the long life prayers. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chen Reizig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. So my apology for all the venerable nuns here, not wearing properly my robe while I'm teaching here. So I have great respect for all the venerable nuns. They are wearing their robe properly. So next Sunday and Wednesday, I'll wear my robe properly. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you very much, and have a wonderful weekend. Oh, see you Wednesday. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Geshe-la,
Oh, yeah.
Alessandra, everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Gracias.
Gracias.